take a look at number 21. It says, in 2008, the mean was, score on the ACT test was, okay, so it looks like they're comparing. I'm trying to see what they're comparing. They're comparing SAT, or ACT to SAT. Okay, in 2008, the mean was 21.1. So for the ACT, our mean was 21.1. Standard deviation was 5, so sigma is 5. The mean on the SAT was 515, and the standard deviation was 116. Okay, distribution of both shapes were approximately bell-shaped. It says find a z-score for the ACT. Okay. Z is equal to x minus mu over sigma. Now they tell us the ACT score of 25. So we got 25 minus mu, which is 21.1, over sigma, which is 5. And that top part, if I try to do it in my head, I'll screw it up. Let me get my calculator here. 25 minus 21.1. That gives us 3.9. Good thing I checked it because I was going to try to do 4.9. And then divide that by 5. And that gives us 0.78. Okay. Now for our other one. That was part A. Part B says find a z-score for an SAT score. And again, that's going to be x minus mu over sigma. And so we got 650 minus 515 over 116. So let's see what that gives us. 650 minus 515, 135. Divide by 116, 1.16. Okay, now C says which score is higher relative to his population scores. Well, this one's higher. It's 1.16. So the answer to that is our SAT is higher. This is part C. This was B, and this was A. Keep track of all of it. Now Jose's ACT score had a z-score of 1.98. So they're telling us the z-score was 1.98. Then they want to know what is his score. Well, remember our formula is z is equal to x minus mu over sigma, and this is relative to an ACT score. So let's plug in what we're given. They tell us z is 1.98 equals x is what we're trying to find, minus mu, which was 21.1, over sigma, which is 5. Now we want to solve this. This is a linear equation. First step is get rid of parentheses, don't have any. Second step is get rid of fractions. Multiply everything by the LCM of all your denominators. So we only have one denominator, so our LCM is 5. Okay, so we'll take 5 times 1.98, and we'll take 5 times this fraction here. Where's my calculator? 1.98 times 5, 9.9. Now over on this side, these 5's going to cancel, and we got x minus 21.1. And then the last thing we need to do is take this negative 21.1 over to the left side, and we got 9.9 plus 21.1 equals x. And let me see what that gives me. 1.1, 31. That means, oops, Jose's score will be a 31. Now Emma, they're referring to the ACT. Now you're going to do the same setup where they give you the z-score is negative 1.5. You're going to use the same formula, like this, and you'll plug in this value, but since this is referring to the SATs, You're going to plug in a mean of 515 and a standard deviation of 116 into this formula. And then you work it down from there. I'll leave that for you.